Hey guys, welcome back to A Fan's Eye View. Back here with Justin. Today, we're going to start a little mini series again, and we're going to be ranking the starting 30 players on each team. So by position, we're going to go from point guard to shooting guard, small forward, power forward in the center. So it's the starting player on each team. Don't blame us. Kind of just went through ESPN and found what they suggested would be their lineup and who would be starting in that position, unless it literally made no sense. So, yeah, we just don't blame us for it. The way the players are listed on here, it's just what it is.
Also, if you're curious, his name is Sam. I know he didn't mention that, but
I am ESPN. I am ESPN. So, like I said, if there's some players on here you think that wouldn't play this position or whatnot, we get it. It's just kind of what it is. Like Booker here, Beal could be the actual point guard. Who knows?
So grow up and deal with it.
We're just doing this. All right. We're just doing this.
Yeah, so when we rank these guys, it says 1 through 5, like on the side there, and 11 through 15 and all that. But we're not going to put them in that exact order. Like the 1 through 5 will be the top 5 point guards, but we're not going to go through the nitty gritty of deciding which one is 3 versus which one is 4. It's just these are our top 5, our next 5, so on and so forth. So starting off with what is probably the number 1 point guard in the league, but not necessarily. Don't freak out. Got Steph Curry. I think Sam's in agreement. He put it up there right away.
Yep, of course. And then we'll throw Dame Dollar up there.
Yeah,
can't really argue that.
Shout out Dame Dollar. Wonder if he'll play for the Blazers this year. It's kind of looking like it.
That's very possible. It's where you get interesting.
Yeah, it's like, geez, they're all kind of mid. Is Kyrie there? Maybe. Is Trae Young? Maybe.
Trae could be in there. Ja.
I noticed we have Shea.
We do have Shea.
Kind of has to go up there.
Yeah.
Right? Out of all these players, he's probably the next best. I don't know. It's kind of hard to argue against Shea.
Yeah, I mean, up and coming as well.
Or
I mean,
Shy.
he's only going to get better.
Is it Shea or Shy? How do people pronounce it?
I think it's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Hard.
True.
Okay.
Shea.
Well,
and then
it's not D'Angelo Russell.
Definitely not. Do we Trae and is Trae better than Ja?
I'm kind of surprised you put Ja here, honestly. I know it's a little tricky since he won't be starting.
Yeah,
but
I mean, the first 25
yeah.
games he'll be gone. I mean, once he's back, it's like, what are they going to do?
mess with
Take
it.
him off the bench,
Man, toughie. Let's just put Trae Young for now, placeholder. Maybe we'll flip it later on. Nothing's permanent until the end. God, who's the last one? I mean, I'm looking at Fox. He's in my head.
Yeah,
and
he might
Fox
deserve that
Ja,
respect.
but Booker being here kind of puts I think as a point guard, I'm not going to put Booker there just because he is a shooting guard playing the point guard position this year, I feel like, which I explained in our recent ranking the Western Conference. Feel free to go watch that. Shameless plug. I don't know about you, but I'm thinking it's LaMelo, Fox, or Ja. Those are my 3 in my head. I think LaMelo hasn't played enough. So it's Fox or Ja.
I feel like Fox might deserve a little bit more respect.
Yeah, I'm going to say Fox because he didn't whip out a Glock and get suspended
multiple
so
times.
He deserves that. He deserves that.
I mean, Ja is literally right there anyways. Where did he just go? He went up here. I think it's safe to put him in the 6 or 10.
Yep. This is where it gets almost easy, this part here, because I think then I think Kyrie is definitely in this spot as well.
For sure.
I would say Booker.
Yeah. And then Ball.
Now the last couple are it's because you got Ball, you got Murray. You have Drew Holiday.
You got Brunson.
And you have McCollum. I think Brunson and McCollum are on the lower end of that spectrum, though.
So I think Ball's got to get a spot.
And Drew. I'm just checking to make sure I'm not missing anyone super good. Ball probably fits in there.
Jamal and Ball? Is that what we're thinking?
Yeah.
Something like that?
We've seen Jamal with some balls before. It's not the first time.
Sure have. We sure have.
Shout out the bubble. All right, now what do we got? Next 5 guys. Now remember, it's not in a particular order.
Mm-hmm.
We're not saying Jamal is worse than LaMelo or anything like that. We're just doing the 5 by 5. So
right,
those are the second 5 best point guards in the league.
I mean, Garland was an all-star last year, was he not? I mean, I think he's in the 11 through 15.
Let's do a quick scan here. I think we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, in the West in front of him. So just because he's an all-star in the East does not mean
Right.
he's
Well,
a great point guard.
I see Tyrese getting up here.
Yeah, I don't think we can't forget Drew Holiday.
Yeah, I think he'll fit in this. I think it'd be Garland, Tyrese. I'll show you what I'm thinking. That Jalen, Drew, and then
Not CJ now.
Do we put McCollum as Cade? Would you have Cade or McCollum?
I don't know. It's kind of hard to say. Would you rather? Because obviously,
Right.
I think I'd rather have Cade, but
Right, because he's
got room to
younger.
grow. Yeah.
But who's better right now?
I didn't really keep up with Cade last season, if I'm being honest.
As a casual fan's eye view.
Yeah, casual fan's eye view. Let me search Cade Cunningham stats. Let's see what pops up here.
I mean, we got Tyrese Maxey as well here.
But you know what? He did better than I thought, actually. He averaged 20 points with 6 rebounds and 6 assists. He did only shoot 27% from 3, though.
Yikes. And we got Derek White here too, but I
Also
mean,
only
like,
played 12 games. He must have been hurt. Did he hurt himself? That's probably why I didn't think of him.
I don't blame you for not.
He
I mean,
only
it's
played
Detroit
12
too,
games.
so I mean, no one's really keeping
Yeah,
up with that
him
anyways.
Playing 12 games kind of, I feel like, keeps me from putting him above McCollum. Just like that.
God.
All right, so yeah, him playing 12 games kind of knocks him down for me because that young, I don't even remember what his injury was.
I mean, you take McCollum over the rest of these guys as well. I mean, Tyrese Maxey, would you take? I guess we haven't seen him at
Maxey's
point yet,
not
really, because of James Harden. So we'll do McCollum there. This is where we start to get a little bit mid. I think Cade then makes this part.
Apparently, he injured his shin and needed surgery. I don't recall that.
I don't either.
Unfortunately,
I call him
start to the career.
Sexton.
We got Dinwiddie, probably better than Sexton. Sexton kind of has fallen off to an extent. He's not, he was supposed to be good in Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
He got beat out, and then he went to the Jazz, and he's not even their best. He's not even close to their best player.
No.
Like the fringe 4th or 5th option on that team. We joke, but D'Lo's probably better than Sexton, especially in the regular season. Shout out regular season D'Lo.
Do we put Tyrese below the 20? Is he only top 30? I guess, like we said, he's not proven yet as a
up there
point.
too. Yeah, put D'Lo up there in the next. I think it's kind of hard to say he's any worse than these guys.
Derek White.
Should we fill out the bottom, the last 5?
The last 30? Who's in your last
We
30?
put Lowry in the bottom for sure. I'm sorry, Lowry has fallen off.
We got Markelle Fultz too. I mean, he kind of has been bouncing back, a little bit
Cole
every
Anthony
year.
probably might start. I guess we'll see. Shout out Markelle Fultz though. Philly gave up him too soon. He's better than Maxey. Low-key,
Trey bottom? Is he
probably
in this
just
threshold?
Lack of,
God, where's Westbrook going at this point? Is he?
Yeah,
He
I
might
was
be in
looking at
this
that
range.
too, and it was kind of hard to say he's. I don't know. We'll see. I might put Sexton bottom 5 actually too because I'm not taking him over any of the guys up there right now.
I mean, I'll take him. I mean, within this
maybe
row.
over the.
Yeah,
but
I mean, you can make the case within these guys. Is Caruso in here too?
Probably, yeah.
And Derek White probably in this range. Conley definitely. Conley kind of.
As much as I love Conley, he's just okay. He's good for the Timberwolves for sure.
Yeah.
He fits that system well. Van Vliet's probably up there with Russell and Dinwiddie and them.
Yeah. Tyus. Tyus is probably within this threshold too. He's a good. I mean, he's going to start. He was backing up Ja, but I think on the Wizard, he's definitely going to start. Unless they want to pull at the point. I don't really know what that plan is, but
Probably throw Fultz up there in the mid tier.
with Van
He plays
Vliet
good
or
when
with
he's healthy. Yeah, with Van Vliet. It's him or Tyus up there, and I think Fultz has a little more potential if he stays healthy.
yeah, and then Tyrese maybe.
Tyrese, and then is Schroeder in the bottom? I guess Schroeder down there. Schroeder and Conley could be switched. If I'm not trying to be the opposite of a homer, but Schroeder at this day and age. But just for veteran presence, we'll leave Conley there. I think that's honestly not the worst list in the world.
I think I probably have seen worse lists in my life, so just go like that so you can see the whole list.
Just, remember again, they're not necessarily in the order of their ranking. Now they are in like top 5, next 5, but we're not saying that Darius Garland is better than Tyrese Halliburton. We're just putting him up there.
Yeah, we think
maybe
all
he is
these guys can be within the same range of each other and can equal output.
It was like S, A, you know, that kind of dealio.
Right.
But just in numerical order to make it smoother and looks better, right? So that is the From a Fan's Eye View point guard tier list. Questions, comments, concerns, leave them down below in the comment section. Also, feel free to hit subscribe. Helps us out a ton. And we will see you guys in the next video or the next ranking video if that's what comes out next. We will be ranking all the positions in basketball. Just a little mini series here. So, yeah, see you guys in the next video.
Peace out.